Welcome back, Old School Scares. I decided to do a quick review of Halloween Kills that just released today. I just finished watching the movie and I'm trying to collect my thoughts on what I think of it, and I'm very confused after I just watched Halloween Kills on how I feel about this movie. I am kind of all over the place. I will tell you that I really enjoyed the 2018 Halloween. I thought it was very well done. I thought it was a really good continuation of the mythology of Michael Myers. I was very excited to watch this movie today. It's on Peacock streaming, so I was able to watch it at my house, which was great. I sat down, I just watched it, and I don't. I'm gonna be honest right now. I'm not sure how I feel about it. When I was trying to think of like how I would score it, I could honestly give this movie a 2, or I could give it an 8. And let me just kind of run down why. I don't know if this movie knows what the hell it wants to be. The tone is all over the place. So there will be spoilers in this review. If you haven't watched it yet and you don't want to see that, please go ahead. But the tone is everywhere. It retcons some deaths from the last movie. It gives us some pre-logs from the '78 movie, tying it into the original that are fine. They don't distract from the future story. And it's great for some of the characters they bring back, like Tommy and Lindsay come back in the story, celebrating the 40th anniversary. This movie, if you haven't seen it yet, takes place on the same night as the 2018 movie. So what was interesting is they've kind of erased all the history of Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2, where my Michael figure is from here, and the hospital with Laurie, and Laurie being Michael's brother and all that stuff. So they've erased that, which Halloween 2 came out in '81 after '78 for the original Halloween, right? And then this was the same thing, 2021 after 2018 for the original. So 3 years later, and it continues the same night. So it's very interesting that they decided to do that same formula. A lot of the movie takes place in a hospital. So it's as I was watching it, I'm like, what is the tone that they're going for? What are they trying to do? They really just kind of erased the whole history and timeline of the '81 movie, and they've kind of just redone it and redid it, in 2021. And it's again, I'm really like, the reason I would give it like a low score is I just don't know what it was going for. The tone is sometimes tongue in cheek, sometimes incredibly serious, sometimes really overwrought, and it literally jumps all over the place. Is it serious? Is it lighthearted? Is it there's really bad acting in it. There's really weird characters. So there's some stuff in there that's just really all over the place. But then I go to like, why would I give it an 8? Just ridiculous gore, crazy over the top kills, an awesome mask where Michael is burnt. Again, spoilers here. The beginning scene that they kind of gave up in the trailer with the firefighters fighting Michael is ridiculous. From a horror action scene, it's unreal. It's great, super gore, and again, tons of over the top deaths. Really, and here's another reason I would give it an 8. Like, the people in the town they know the story of Michael. It's real, and they're sick of it. Like, they want him dead. They're tired of him terrorizing their town. They've killed their family and friends. The killing spree goes on. I mean, the kill count in this movie. Good luck, James A. Janisse, when you do it on kill count, because they kill a ton of people in this movie, and it's just ridiculous. But then there's scenes in the hospital where there's like a mob chasing one of the other escaped inmates, and you have doctors like throwing people down the stairs trying to get to this crazy person, and I'm like, again, the tone is just all over the place. Like, so I'm sitting back here and I don't even know whether to give you a recommend, or to tell you to stay away from it because it's a piece of shit. And wow, I'm at a loss in a couple of places on here. So here's what I'm going to tell you. I think it is a pretty good continuation of the first movie. The gore is great. The horror set pieces are great. The action is ridiculous. The kills are super over the top. Some of the best and goriest of the series. The demerits are, it's a really incoherent story. The acting is all over the place. The tone is all over the place. The ending comes out of left field. I am. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it a slight recommend and maybe give it a 5 out of 10 because I think, and you know what's funny, I was looking at Rotten Tomatoes, and it's a 49 on Rotten Tomatoes, so maybe that's kind of where other people are feeling too, where there were parts I was like, this is awesome, and I'm way into it, and there part I was like, I'm just gonna turn this off because it's a piece of crap. So, you know, I hope this is helpful because, again, it was just really all over the place and a really strange movie. But again, I guess I would tell you, like, I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd ever watch it again. It's one of those Halloween movies that I don't know if I'd check out again. I will tell you there was a cool homage in this movie. I love Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I'm a big fan, so they have a pretty cool homage with a mask from that movie. So, you know, there's three kind of, again, unlikable kid characters in the movie that are wearing those masks, and they come into some deaths later on. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, again, just a strange movie, and again, I'm not 100% sure on where I'm at, so I'm gonna give it a 5 and a slight recommend, like a mild thumb up, but not an enthusiastic thumb up. So again, I hope it's helpful for you. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't so far. And as always, stay scary, and we'll get you right back into the 31 days of Halloween tomorrow. Thanks.